Hi, welcome back to Livestock. Today I thought I'd talk to you guys a little bit about homesteading. Like, a lot of people try to glorify it, make it into this great adventure. Well, it is actually an adventure, I guess, but it's a lifelong adventure. It's not always good and it's not always bad. The pros pretty much outweigh the cons, but there is a lot of cons in homesteading. You're kind of tied to your place. You can't really travel too much. There's always so much work to get done, and there's just never enough time in the run of a day to get it done. But, you know, it's still, I'm not trying to persuade anybody to become a homesteader or not to become a homesteader. It's a way of life. If you think homesteading is going to be this great adventure, that you're going to love it every day, that's not reality. That's not reality of homesteading. Homesteading is a lot of work, and you don't really make bugger all money doing it. And the reality is if you want to start a homestead, you have to have money to do it. And I mean, you got to have money to buy the land. You got to have money to do the infrastructure for your animals. You have to have money to buy animals. You have to feed your animals. This year, that was a bit of a flop. I don't know what happened. I end up getting stuck with 10 pigs this year. That's the joys of farming, I guess. I had like 24 people actually state they were coming to pick up their piglets. Never showed up, never heard from them. Don't know what happened. I don't understand why people would say, okay, I'll be there at this date to come and get them. I says, okay, well, I'll save them for you. And they never showed up. Never got in touch with me. I've sent them a few emails, never replied. So there's not much I can do about it except just keep going. So this is the last year that we're actually going to be raising hogs. We're going to raise hogs for our home meat, but we're just going to buy weaners from somebody else. We're not going to do this anymore. I find that people are just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this year. It's been quite something. So what we're planning on doing now is I'm probably going to do a lot more work off the homestead, because we're not really going to concentrate on selling livestock anymore. We're going to get out of that altogether and just raise our own food, and I think that will make myself and Dale much happier people, because the stress of raising young animals and breeding and caring for them, and then, you know, you get disappointed when people want the animals and then just never show up. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but it was so frustrating this year. But like I said, homesteading's not always easy or fun. Morning, boys. Come on, guys. Now, don't get me wrong, homesteading is definitely a good way of life. I would never try and discourage anybody from becoming homesteaders. It can be frustrating, but those are the things that go along with it. Raising livestock nowadays is pretty difficult. We have so many rules we have to follow, and this and that, and you know, and then sometimes you get stuck with them. So that's why I'm deciding not to do any more livestock to sell. Now, I will always raise my animals for my own purposes, right? Like, I'll raise pigs every year, like I said, but it'll be just for us, for our food. Chickens, well, we'll always have eggs. I think the one animal, hey guys, be quiet, pigs. The one animal that I think I made the most money on since I've been homesteading was goats. Even though they're my nemesis, they used to drive me crazy. Like, they're the hardest animal to keep in. But they made the most money. But they also caused the most damage. Well, yeah, they did cause the most damage. That's why I stopped raising them. But my wife and I were talking, and we're kind of deciding we actually may go back to goats again. I have like quite a bit more experience with fencing now than what I did when I first got goats. So if we decide to do goats, we're going to be making a pretty strong pen for them, a fairly huge pen as well, so that they've got lots of space to run around and lots of greenery to heat in the summertime and stuff. And hopefully if we do that for the goats, they won't want to escape and get out and heat all of my vegetable gardens. So yeah, this video is mainly just about, like, you know, I want to let people know the realities of homesteading. There is a lot of bad things, but I think the good things do outweigh the bad. So yeah, I hope you kind of enjoyed my video. Maybe consider subscribing. Smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thanks for watching.